YouTubers, how are you all doing? So, I am back today with another car boot adventure. Now, I did do one back on my original channel, which I've uploaded onto this channel, which I'll put a link in somewhere down here, around here. Picture with a link, press that one, that will go back to my first one. Unfortunately, because I didn't have this, I was only able to do that with my phone, so it's not the best of quality. But, gives you a bit of an idea of what I want to be doing with this series. So every week I seem to be going to the car boot, which for you Americans is kind of like a flea market. I'll put a couple of pictures on the screen right now so you can kind of have a look, see what it's all about. But literally people rock up to this big car park, open up the car boot, crack out a couple of tables, fill it with everything and anything, and you can find some real good deals down there. There are some absolute treasures down there. So people literally will sell everything. What I obviously go down for and what you're interested in is games. So at the minute I'm currently looking at rare PS1, PS2, original Xbox, and generally anything else that I think is worth a little bit of money, which I don't mind spending out. What I always do is I take down 20 quid, which is not a huge amount of money, but is all I can really afford to at the minute. But £20 generally every week or two, go down and try and find some really good deals. So I've done it this week and I've come across quite a few games, because there was one guy that actually literally had crates on the floor, and everything in there he was selling off for 10p each. So there was a load of games in there. They're not the rarest of things, but obviously 10p is 10p. That is absolute pittance. So even if they aren't worth anything, the games, I don't care. It's 10p. That's it. What I'm going to do, like in the other video though as well, is I'm going to look at all the games to begin with, put the price up on the screen of how much I actually paid for them, and then what I'm going to do later on is have a look on eBay, see how much all the games are going for today, like right this minute, and see how much of a profit I've actually made. Try and get a better profit each and every week, but obviously depends what's down there. So starting off with this week, I picked up 2 original Xbox games. First one is Enclave. Now this game has been it's been popping up on Steam, it's been popping up on PC, everywhere. I think I picked this one up for only about 50p, so half a quid. It looks quite fun actually, it does look quite enjoyable, but unfortunately I haven't got my original Xbox set up anymore, so can't really play it. But 50p for that one, and then I think I spent £1 on this one, and I absolutely love this game series. I absolutely love Kingdom Under Fire. This is Kingdom Under Fire Heroes. This is quite similar to the Total War games and everything. It's quite a strategy type one, this one. It's not a run around, kill everything by yourself. It's a strategy. You've got to use your different units, different heroes and everything. You all have different abilities and all the rest of it. Moving on. The next one I picked up was £1 as well. A lot of people sell PS2 games for a quid, which is good because these are the ones that I'm mainly interested in, the PS2 ones. But this is the original Ratchet and Clank. Now, I've never played any of these, and I probably never will either, but there is such a huge call-in for these, and as this one is complete, the manual, CD, there's no scratches or anything on it as well, so I think they are actually worth a fair bit of money. They're definitely worth a lot more than £1, so obviously going to pick that up. The next PS2 game I got, unfortunately there was no case, but generally I really only picked this up for me because I absolutely love this series. But this is Time Splitters 2. So as you can see on the case, 50p, that cost me 50p for Time Splitters. That's a done deal. I absolutely love the Time Splitters games. I really regret getting rid of them. Really regret getting rid of them. I had 1 and 2. I may have had another one as well, Future Perfect or whatever it was called. I definitely had something else as well, which really bugs me now knowing I got rid of it, but what can you do? So moving on. Now I'm really not sure if this one's worth any money or not. I don't think it is, but I used to play this a lot when I was younger. I used to be on this thing all the time. But this is Music 2000. So this is one of the first games where you could actually make your own music. You had loads of different beats, loads of different sounds and everything you could use on there, and you could make your own tracks and all the rest of it. I actually remember as well that being the first game where the copyright bit on the PlayStation 1 didn't actually come up, so you could actually sell legally all the music that you created on there. And I know there was a few people that actually did, and they got quite big doing it. but obviously this was years and years ago now. There's nothing in comparison to today's standards, but if you're going to give people a reason to make money, they'll make money, I'm sure. So these are all the games. Yep, 5 of them. So I got 5 games, 10p each. As I was saying, the guy had loads of crates all over the shop, and they were just full of everything and anything. Managed to find one that actually had a load of games in. Unfortunately, a lot of them were just on just CDs, so they were all scratched up and naff, and even for 10p it wouldn't have been worth it. But these all came with cases, which alone are definitely worth more than 10p, because people are always in the market for getting cases. But there's just a few different bits and bobs here. So the first one, 10p, Starsky and Hutch on the original Xbox, and I did play this one a fair bit when I was younger, and I thought it was quite fun actually. I did enjoy it. This one unfortunately doesn't come with a... Oh, actually, yes it does. I tell a lie, because the front bit is actually the manual. So it's just in a blank case, but it does come with the manual. CDs absolutely fine with this one. This is what I made sure is I made sure all the CDs were actually decent, because I'm not going to, even for 10p, I'm not going to buy games that are scratched up and not working. Next one, Sega Superstars. Now, I don't think I've even really heard of this one, but 10p, I thought, bugger it, why not? Pick it up. CDs obviously in there. It's PlayStation 2. We'll see how we do about that. I'm sure I'll be able to make a little bit more than 10p on the thing. Next one. Absolutely loved this game when it first came out back in the day. I just stormed this game. Absolutely loved it. I loved going around my friend's house as well, playing loads of this all the time. This is Red Faction 2. To show you the CD, because unfortunately the manual doesn't show you much, but Red Faction 2 on PlayStation 2. Again, CD is absolutely fine. Absolute beast of a game. If you never had a chance to play Red Faction 2, go and play it. It does hold up to today's standards. Obviously, graphically, it's not the best, but it is a fun game, and there is actually quite a few twists and turns in that game that I don't think anyone really expected. That was a really, really good game, that one. So the next one is... Actually, I'll do this one first, because this is another PS2 game and part of one of my favourite series ever, or involved in one of my favourite series ever. This is Warriors Orochi on PlayStation 2. You can see it's only just been printed on a bit of paper there, but I mean the CD is absolutely fine again. So for 10p, I know there's people always out for Warriors Orochi and Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, and it's just got such a huge following, and I'm part of that following. I absolutely love those games. Just keep chucking them out. I don't care if they're the same. I absolutely love them. I will buy them until the cows come home. Just please, Goey, make a Kessen 3, because I really want another Kessen game. The Kessen 2 was absolutely phenomenal game. I put so much time into that when I was younger. Please make a number 3. It was awesome. Now this is probably the best deal of this week. Now, yeah, there's nothing on the case at all. So literally I had no idea when I was picking this up what it was. 10p again though, I promise you this was one of the 10p parcel. And this is actually Uncharted 3 for PS3. 10p for Uncharted 3. I know full well I'm going to be making money on this one. Maybe not a lot, but I know full well Uncharted 3 is going for a lot more than 10p. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shove all these bad boys away somewhere so wifey doesn't shout at me, because my room's a shit pit. And then I'm going to have a look on eBay, see how much money I can actually make off these games. And then what I'm going to do is put it on the screen, how much I've actually made, how much I've profited this week. Like I say, I'm going to be doing this every week now, so keep an eye out. There's going to be loads of car boot adventures. But yeah, I shall catch up with you in a second. So I've logged on to eBay, and what I've done is I've taken a load of different screenshots of all the games in this week's list, and what I've done is literally put it onto auction only, and what I'm going to be going by is the latest sold listing. In a minute I'm going to bring up all the prices that I've spent and all the profit that I could have made on eBay, and then I'll total it up and we'll see how much I've actually made for the week. I know a few of the games I've picked up this week haven't actually got cases or manuals or anything like that, but it would just take so much time trying to find a true and accurate price for them. If I was to actually sell these games, I would make sure that they've got a manual, they've got a brand new case as much as I can, just so I can make them completely sellable. So that's why I'm going to just be going by the latest sold listing on eBay that I found for each of the games. So I've done all the maths needed on the screen. I'm not going to keep trying to list them off because I just can't keep up with my maths. However, I've made sure that what I've done is I've put the price that I've actually could sold the game for first, minus the price that I actually picked the game up from the car boot, and then whatever the difference is at the end, plus or minus, and then so you can see exactly how much I've either made or lost on each of the games. So this week's total is plus £8.02. Not a bad plus at all, almost a tenner, definitely worth the time. I do enjoy doing this, and to be honest, it just goes to show that there is a bit of a profit to be made if you know what you're looking for. But that is it for this week's Car Boot Adventure. Like I said, there's going to be plenty more coming up, so if you have not yet subscribed, please do go and subscribe. I would absolutely love you forever. I hope you've enjoyed this week's installment. Like I said, it's going to be coming up more regular from now on. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Tell me if there's any improvements or any suggestions you have that you want me to make to it. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this week's. See you, as always, in the next one.